Hey, what's going on, you suspicious pseudo-wudo? Today we're taking a look at the deck that I think probably fits Mega Absol EX the best, and that is Zoroark EX. Now, there's some new upgrades in the Zoroark EX decks besides the Mega Absol. We've got the 4/4 Zoroark line, of course. We got the 2/1 Toedscool line in here as well. To counter Golden Go. Basically, that's it. And a lot of the gameplay you'll see, I wasn't playing the Toedscool line because I was trying to make the deck work as much as possible without it. But I think if we want to beat Golden Go consistently, we need the 2/1 Toedscool line. So until Golden Go starts to drop down in popularity, you kind of have to run this. 2 Munkidori, of course, and I could see playing a third. I'll talk about that a little bit more here in a second. 2 Reshiram, the Fezandipiti. I will get back to the Mega Absol. Pecharunt EX for the mobility, of course. I don't play the Ursaluna. I took a lot of inspiration from Liam Halliburton's list that he used to win the Pittsburgh Regional Championships. I'm not playing the Cyrano build. I actually am going to Lillie's Determination route, and we'll talk about that a little bit more in here in a second as well. But a lot of the other cards in here are inspired from his build. And lastly, I have the Yveltal in here. Now, this is a huge upgrade for the deck. It has the clutch for a Dark Energy. It does 20 damage, and then your opponent's during your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. It also has free retreat, which is kind of cool, but not that big of a deal, to be honest. Now, the reason this is such a big upgrade over something like the Maractus that Liam played is because it's Dark type. That means you can poison the Yveltal with Pecharunt EX, building up damage on your Yveltal that you can then move to your opponent's side of the field with Munkidori while their active Pokemon is stuck in the active. So a situation like this could be something like you bring up their Fezandipiti, you put Yveltal in the active with Pecharunt EX, it's poisoned, you do 20 damage to it, you clutch it, so yeah, you're doing 20 damage with clutch, and you're taking damage on your own Yveltal through the poison damage, and then on your turn, once they pass, because their Fezandipiti is stuck in the active, you can Munkidori the 20 off the Yveltal to one of your opponent's other Pokemon, and then clutch again, building up damage in play, but maybe most importantly, it allows you to have like big multi-prize turns, where once you've clutched the Fezandipiti, excuse me, like 10 times, so it has 200 damage counters on it, it has 210 HP, you can then use Munkidori to move damage off the Yveltal, KO the Fezandipiti, and then you could boss or counter catcher up another Pokemon and trap that in the active, or just go back into Zoroark and continue to hit with Zoroark to close out the game or something like that, giving you a prize lead in a situation where you are losing the prize exchange. So that's why the Yveltal is super important, because it's Dark type. Pecharunt only poisons Dark Pokemon, or only pushes Dark Pokemon from your bench to the active, and then poisons them, so it wouldn't poison Maractus or something like that. So this is a huge upgrade for Zoroark, and allows you to take a bunch of really cool, interesting lines against your opponent that you weren't able to do before. Now let's talk about the Mega Absol here. 280 HP, Mega Pokemon Basic. It is worth 3 prize cards, of course. It has the Terminal Period. First attack for a Dark and a Colorless. If the opponent's active Pokemon has exactly 6 damage counters on it, they're knocked out. We're not really playing it for that attack. We're playing it for the Claw of Darkness attack. For 2 Dark and a Colorless, you do 200 damage during your opponent reveals their hand, then you may discard a card you find there. So the way we can utilize this card is in the late game. We can Iono our opponent low to like 2 or 1 cards, counter catcher, or maybe just hit the active for damage, and then take one of the cards out of their hand and discard it, potentially fully limiting and locking our opponent out of doing anything on their next turn of the game. Of course, they'll have their top deck, which will be random, probably, and we won't be able to control that, but discarding one of the 2 cards they have in their hand, or the only card in their hand, if we Iono them to 1, is a pretty big deal when it goes into their turn. And we can set up really cool scenarios where we're like not taking KOs, but we're effectively taking 1-hit KO knockouts. Similar to the Yveltal thing, we could use Pecharunt to poison our Absol, then we could counter catcher up our opponent's Fezandipiti and hit it for 200 damage, and then next turn Munkidori the damage off the Absol to the Fezandipiti to KO it, and then gust something else up to get like our final prize card or final 2 prize cards. So we bring up the Fezandipiti in the active, we don't take a knockout that turn, so they don't drop at the Fezandipiti. We hit it, but we don't KO it, meaning it's stuck in the active for a turn potentially, leading to like a 3 to 4 prize swing at the end of the game after we get disruptive with the Iono plus the Claw of Darkness attack. Now this seems like it's probably best in more aggressive matchups like the Raging Bolts or Terror Box matchups. I didn't get a ton of value from the Mega Absol in like the Dragapult matchup, or even stuff like Mirror Match, Charizard, Gardevoir. You probably won't use it against Gardevoir either. So it really is those more aggressive matchups that I haven't been seeing a ton of on the ladder, honestly. I mean, Raging Bolt's are really not that good right now. Terror Box is okay, but I haven't seen a ton of it. But those are the matchups where I think Absol probably shines the most to make a comeback in, but haven't got a ton of value out of it yet. Lillie's Determination. So I'm not sure the best engine to play with Zoroark. I've pretty much moved fully away from the Arven build. So I'm kind of in between Cyrano, which is what Liam Halliburton played in Pittsburgh, because Lillie's Determination wasn't out yet, so we didn't even have a choice of playing that. And then there's the Lillie's Determination build here that I've been playing, and this is like the main draw supporter of the deck, is the Lillie's Determination. Shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 8 cards if you haven't drawn any prize cards, 6 if you have. We're a little bit of a slower deck. We're usually not attacking for the first 2 to even 3 turns of the game, so we can get a lot of value out of Lillie's Determination. It sees us a ton of cards, helps us get into our Zoroarks, and then we just draw more cards with our Zoroarks. Also makes it easier to use stuff like Ultra Ball to then find our Zoroarks. So I do play 4 Ultra Ball in this build, alongside 4 Buddy-Buddy Poffin to find our Pokemon, and then of course 4 Zoroark, like I mentioned, so it has a lot of draw power. Like in a single turn, we could like play Lillie's Determination, draw 8 cards, trade 3 times, draw 6 more cards, of course discarding 3 cards in that process, but just like a ton of seeing of a lot of cards to set up for the bigger combos, probably not that turn, but later in the game. 3 Iono, of course, for some hand disruption. 2 Boss, 1 Penny, 1 Turo. The reason I like the Penny is because it lets us reset our Yveltal without losing our energy, or get another use out of a Munkidori without losing the energy. And this comes up against like the Lunatone Zoroark decks. We can trap a Lunatone or a Zoroark with Yveltal, and eventually we would probably want to trap the Zoroark. We could trap the Zoroark with Yveltal, and then the Zoroark will hit us for 70. We'll clutch it for 20. They'll hit us for 70. If we have 2 Munkidori set up, which is the goal. And that's why it's important to play at least 2 of these pickup cards, to either play 2 Turo or play 1 Turo, 1 Penny, because a lot of times our early board state isn't good enough in the late game to have like double Munkidori plus Yveltal set up. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't, but sometimes we need to make bench space by getting like a Zoroark or a Zorua out of play, or a Reshiram out of play, to make room for that second Munkidori. But theoretically, ideally, we can trap a Zoroark with Yveltal, set up 2 Munkidoris. They hit us for 70. We move 6 off. We clutch the Zoroark again. They hit us again for 70. We move 6 damage off. And if they choose to not punch our Yveltal, we can then just poison our Yveltal with Pecharunt, and that can generate damage in play for us. So if our opponent's punching us, they maybe want to try and pressure us, then we can go ahead and just move the damage off. And if they don't punch us, then we can poison ourselves with Pecharunt, and then we can generate our own damage for our Munkidoris. The one thing I like about the Penny, though, is it lets us like pick up our Yveltal after the Zoroark has punched us for 3 times in a row. We'll have 100 damage on us. If we're Munkidoring twice every single turn, then we can just Penny the Yveltal, put it back down, keep the energy, get it back into the active through retreating from Air Balloon or an End's Castle, or maybe we should have an extra energy in play that we can retreat off of, or we can Pecharunt the Yveltal back to the active, and we kind of conserve resources a little bit in that way. Through the Penny, whereas the Turo, we would lose the energy. It's not that big of a deal. So 2 Turo honestly might just be better than the Penny and the Turo, because Turo or Penny can't pick up stuff like Zoroark, which is kind of a bummer. So it might be nice to have that. Also, like theoretically, it's kind of cool to be able to pick up our Absol if we've committed resources to it with the Penny without losing all those resources as well. But most of the time, the Absol, if we open it in the early game and we want to get it out of play, Penny or Turo will basically do the same thing. And in the late game, we probably don't have time to get it out of play. It's kind of like our card that we're using to win the game at that point, so getting it out of play makes no sense. Yeah. For the other cards in here, we have 2 Counter Catcher, 2 Energy Switch, 2 NSPP Up, 2 Super Rod, 1 Pal Pad, 1 Secret Box, 1 Air Balloon, and End's Castle for the mobility, 2 Artazon for extra Pokemon search in the early game, only 6 basic Dark Energy. I would like to try and get to a 7th in here for sure. The Binding Mochi, this synergizes with the Pecharunt EX to allow Zoroark to hit with Reshiram for potentially 210 damage. You could put it on the Absol. The Absol could then hit for 240 damage, stuff like that. And then there's the Counter Gain. I actually didn't talk about this. How do we set the Mega Absol up? I don't play Janine's Secret Technique. I'm not a big fan of that card in Zoroark in general, especially in this like faster build with Lillie's Determination. I think maybe in the Arven build it does make more sense, but in this build, definitely like the Ends PP Up. And with that, we don't play Janine's Secret Technique, which can accelerate Dark Energy to Dark Pokemon, so we have to get a little bit more creative. Usually when we're using Absol, the point of Absol is we're using it to make a comeback in game, so Counter Gain will be active. So we play a Counter Gain, then we can also manually attach for turn to our Mega Absol, and by the time we're in those late game scenarios, we'll either have some energy built up in play, or we can accelerate energy in play with Ends PP Up, and then E-switch it off of a Zoroark or another Ends Pokemon to the Mega Absol, and then it's set up with that Claw of Darkness ready to attack. I know that might seem like a lot, but we see a lot of cards with this deck, and we thin out our deck a lot as well with like Ultra Balls and the trade ability of End Zoroark. So it might seem like a lot to pull off some of these combos, but once you play with the deck, you realize it's really not that hard as long as we are playing some of our heavy draw supporters earlier on in the game. The Lillie's Determination or the Iono, we're going to see so many cards that by the end of the game, by the mid game, we'll have our deck thinned out or have built up all those combo cards in the hand. We'll be able to easily execute some of these seemingly harder to pull off bigger combos in games. So that's how we set up the Mega Absol for the late game. And I think that's it. That's the 60. So one last thing I'll mention on the Mega Absol. Didn't get a ton of value out of it with the gameplays that I played with it. I do think this is probably the best way to play Mega Absol, but I'm not sold on it in Zoroark. I think probably the best way to play Zoroark is without Mega Absol and Counter Gain. So if you really are just trying to play the best Mega Absol deck, I think this is probably it. I think in Zoroark, in some way, maybe not this exact 60, obviously, I think that's where it fits best. And having not played up against some of those more aggressive matchups, I don't really know how it lines up into those as well as some of the other matchups. So that would be something to like further test out, I guess. But if you're just trying to play the best Zoroark deck, I don't think it probably uses Mega Absol. If you're trying to be as competitive as possible with Zoroark, you probably cut the Mega Absol, you cut the Counter Gain. Like I said, 7th Dark Energy would be nice. 4th Iono wouldn't be bad. If you're looking for some things to add instead of those 2 cards. I don't have the Cleffa in here right now, but I didn't dislike the Cleffa, so the Cleffa could make its way back into here, into the deck as well. 2nd Yveltal wouldn't be bad either. I did find myself using Yveltal a lot in quite a few matchups, so that could be cool in here as well. We'd just be going to 2 Yveltal, so that way the prize cards are a little bit less of an influence on limiting our game plans. We could play more recovery, like a Night Stretcher, but that only gives us access to Yveltal if Yveltal is not prized, of course. And with that said, let's jump into some action, and I'll show y'all how the deck runs. I would like to play the Ultra Ball, but I can't. Which is fine, though, I guess. How many Turo or Switch do you think this deck plays? Now, I kind of don't want to give them Artazon, to be honest. Like, now that I have that to get a Dark in the discard pile, like... I feel pretty confident that I'll be able to find a 3rd Zorua off Lillie's here without giving them Artazon. Whether or not they'll be able to use the Artazon, I guess, is also a question. Who knows? I don't ever want 2 Zoruas here, right? Or do I? I feel like I want room for 2 Munkidoris. Oh, but I prize a Munkidori. So maybe I do want Quad Zorua here then. It's going to be harder to get into Yveltal, but they'll take knockouts eventually, right? Or I'll find Turo. Also, Penny might just be bad, to be honest. We maybe just need to play more Turos. Excuse me. The squad, sure. Gosh. Excuse me. It's gonna be harder to find our Zoroarks under Badu without the Cyrano's. Did we decide that Janine is bad even with the Absol on the list? I don't know. Janine's not bad in the deck. I don't know if it's worth playing. I'm just trying to make the Lillie build work. I'm just trying to play the Lillie build though. I haven't really thought about it that hard. You don't think the side deck helps Zard enough to even out the matchup? I don't know. I've played 0 games of the matchup. Just boss the Reshiram. If I had 1 Zoroark here, honestly, bossing Reshiram would be kind of tempting, but I need like some Zoroarks. Okay, cool. Some Zorks. This card in the Cleffa there is super tempting, but losing my Reshiram is like not super cool. I should be able to just retreat to a Zoroark here and feel fine with that, right? What are they gonna do? Punch my Zoroark with a Dragon Ball and then get knocked out? Like, yeah, okay, buddy. No shot. Should make a setup video for streaming? No, there's plenty of other people who already do that kind of stuff. I'm a streamer and a content creator, but my streaming and content is not about streaming and making content. Lots of people already have that covered. Hazel, how's it going? Did you play already with Ethan Typhlosion? No. I've not this format. Although I do think the duck is a pretty big buff to the deck, for sure. Definitely gained some power. That's fine. Gets me closer to more Zoroarks. That's all I want right now is more Zoroarks. No, alright, no Zoroarks. But we found an Iono, which is actually better than Lillie's here, because the bottom of the deck has no Zoroarks. Is it better to trade than use Recon Directive or Recon Directive versus than trade? Trade than Recon Directive. On average. What's the point of Absol in the deck? To attack with its second attack. Iono low. 200 damage, discard a card from the hand. Block them out of the game, win the game. Dab on the haters, stuff like that. I don't really want to trade the Lillies. I'm already down how many Lillies? 2. I wouldn't hate attaching to Munkidori here instead, to be honest. So while I have the energy in hand, I don't really want to KO the Badoo, to be honest. I think I just want to leave it there. Dude, no Zoroarks? What is this, man? They're down 2 Iono. Could definitely get Iono'd here. If they have boss KO, they would definitely boss KO my Munkidori if I bench it. So I just don't think I bench the Munkidori. Yeah, pass. Might be an eerie moment next turn. We'll see. Dude, my Zoroarks have to be like right there, though. How many cards are on the bottom of the deck right now? 6. 8. 14. 3 Zoroarks in the top 16 cards of the deck. I was hoping they would go after a Zorua there, but it's the correct play from them, so reasonable. Reasonable for them to not misplay. Eerie could actually be a cool play this turn. They have a 9-card hand. So I could trade Artazon. Well, at this point, I'm kind of forced into the Artazon, I feel like. Okay, I could trade the End's Castle, right? I want this to help me find my second Munkidori. No, it's lower value. No Zoroarks, bro? Are we serious out here? Are we being serious? Is this real life? Where are my Zoroarks, bro? They're right there. Maybe I prize them all. Oh, I needed Artazon to find the freaking Reshiram. That's why I needed. I was like, I knew there was a reason I needed the Artazon. All right, we find it off the Iono, right? Every time. And how? Zoroark? Someone call for some Zoroarks? It would appear I might struggle to find my, what's it called now, though? My Reshiram. No! Maybe it's fine, though. Pass. I don't care. We can just chill. I'm fine with chilling. I got nothing better to do. They got boss scale monkey. We'll tackle it from there. Your box for Night Switcher? I don't play Night Switcher. Even if I did, I don't know if I'd want to play my secret box. There's too many good cards. I don't care if they punch my active, I kill them, and then my attack this turn wouldn't mean anything. And if they KO my Munkidori, they draw 1 prize card. I still have 4 Zoroarks in play, so I think I'll be okay. Yeah. Not stressing. Just chilling. No stress, all chill. So how competitive do you think the Arch Mawile deck is? It's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. The deck's just good. Like, I don't know. Like, it's hard. I haven't spent that much time with any deck, and there's like no tournament results to look at either. Or like hard meta shares to like look at for sure for stuff as well. I don't know. It's good deck. Competitive. It's good. I don't know. Obviously, the deck obviously isn't as powerful as a Poltnor or a Gardevoir, but like, good deck. Yeah, it's a good deck. They just punching out here, bro? What are we doing, bro? We're just punching like that? Great. It tastes like you, only sweeter. I'm pretty sure I can do some crazy stuff this turn with my Penny. Penny E-Switch. I should be able to triple Munkidori and KO the active with Reshiram, I think, right? Munkidori, E-Switch, Penny, put down. Ooh, dude, it's cooked. They're fucked. All right. This is why I told you guys I wasn't worried. I wasn't worried about the way the game was going. Plenty of time, chilling, hanging out, having a good time, you know, stuff like that. It's chill, it's vibey, it's as long as I can pull it all off. I guess I don't know for sure. I'm drawing a butt ton of cards. It's my second Munkidori in the deck. I don't know. I actually don't remember. It might be prized. I don't know. Wasn't it priced? I don't know. I don't remember. It's definitely priced. All right, so we can't do the nuts play unless we cheat. But I could go Penny. Yeah, I definitely would have played that differently if I had... If I knew it was prized, definitely would have played that differently. Do not having access to double Munkidori feels so bad. Maybe we should play through Munkidori. But it's really only this matchup. Other matchups don't matter as much. It's literally just 2 Ionos. I could play the Super Rod, but they just wait. Yeah, whatever. All right, this doesn't feel as good as the turn could have been, obviously, but we're still like in an okay spot. Would have had an insane turn. Instead, we have this, which is like still fine. Like it's still a fine turn. Nothing. They have to KO this guy too, which is kind of cool. It's kind of cool to know that they have to go through this guy here. I can maybe just gust around him for the rest of the game as well. Like I can just like counter catcher, or I can't counter catcher. I guess I can just boss around them or something like that. Do I have any ends PP up left? I have both. Okay, sure. Triple monkey, but no bench space for Reshiram. Am I wrong? You are wrong, yeah. What would have happened is if I bench second Munkidori here, I can go use one Munkidori, E-switch from Munkidori to Munkidori. Oh, wait. Are you right? No. Penny. Oh, maybe you were right. Maybe I wouldn't have had the... Oh, I guess I wouldn't have had the bench space. You're right, actually. I was like, no, I have the bench space. No, but you're right. I wouldn't have had the bench space. Because I don't get the bench space back. No, you're right. I guess I would have been stuck. So I guess the play isn't actually real, though. They can catch up plus Iono. Yeah, but they won't. Leaving this thing alive means they lose the game. So they will KO my active Zoroark here. If they don't, I will beat them. Yeah, right. I actually can't do the accidentally optimal. Yeah, I guess. Maybe it's what I get for overbenching Zoroarks, though. Maybe it should only be 3 Zoroarks in play or something like that. It's like a super cool, but I have a super I've been super confused to tell on what line to go for. Like I can try and trade prizes by attacking, trapped active with Yveltal, poison Yveltal, get a monkey, Absol Iono them in the late game. How can I tell what's the right line? Do I just need to know the opponent's deck and how many cards they run to get Yveltal lock, or if I'll win the race? A little bit of everything. If you can just win the prize race, you usually just want to go that route. Like you just want to go the route of winning the prize race if you can go that route. If you draw the first 2 prize cards and then go like 2 prize knockout, 2 prize knockout, or whatever, something close to that, then you just usually want to do that if it's available. It's when it's not available when things get tough. Yeah, I should have gone for triple Zoroark instead of quad Zoroark, to be honest. I definitely just try and go boss KO the Zorua or the Munkidori and just chill this turn. I don't want to give that Munkidori damage to work with, I think. I will ends castle here, I guess. I'm pretty much guaranteed the ends PP up. Oh, I have E-switch now, so I guess I have it guaranteed. I also remember I got this guy as well. How many prize cards are later on? 3? 180? Okay. Counter Gain's not exactly dead, but it's pretty dead at this point, right? I can just throw it in play somewhere as opposed to trading it away. Ionos are also pretty weak for me at this point as well, so... I want to keep some Ionos around. I also knew I had 2 Ionos left in the deck, so... Counter Catcher dead. I have another one left in the deck, though. I wonder how strong is Eerie ever this turn? It doesn't seem that strong. I don't know what I'd be getting, though. Just like Night Stretchers? Like, is that all I'm hitting there is Night Stretchers? It's probably not worth it. I think I should remove their draw power from play, right? Their potential for draw power. Probably just heal the active one. I'm actually just not sure, to be honest. It definitely sucks to have prized the second Munkidori this game, to be honest. Second Munkidori would have been pretty sick. Oh, there he is! The boy! Oh, maybe I should just left the damage here. Actually, the more I'm thinking about it, I think I should just left the damage on my Zoroark. Oh no, I should have healed the Reshiram and left the damage on the Zoroarks. Because I want to leave 3 damage on my side of the field to be able to kill their Badoo at some point. For sure. Like, I want to, like, set up for that. Oh, I guess also counter catchers. Yuri could have got counter catcher there. Or apparently ends PP up. I have to assume I'm getting Iono'd here, but maybe they still whiffed. So what are the most fun decks from Mega Evolution so far? All of them. Updated ends. What are the new inclusions? Oh, the Turo on the Badoo. Alright, that makes things awkward. I assume they have counter catcher to go with this, so that's their second watchtower, so that's probably their last watchtower. So this should stick in play for the rest of the game. Alright, well now things are weird. I didn't expect Badoo to be leaving. I thought he'd be chilling. I thought he'd be staying with me, you know? I still have 2 prize cards left, though. I can just go Iono, not punch Dragapult, right? And just put the pressure on to win next turn, right? That should be good enough. Not losing you. Like, they can't draw 2 prize cards next turn, right? If I heal 60 plus monkey. Oh, they could do double monkey, I guess. Do they play 2 Munkidori, though? I don't even know if they play 2 Munkidori. I'm not giving them counter catcher either, so they need boss double monkey off Iono. Yeah, they're probably not getting it. Oh, wait a second. I have... No, Pech isn't KOing anything, though. I could Iono Absol punch. That would just be cool. But then this guy dies to a boss. Okay, I think I just go super odd. Monkey. Dark. Then we trade into the monkey first. And a dark energy, of course. Monkey. Run away, run away, run away. I'm just gonna dump it all on this guy. Screw that guy. I don't like him anyways. I guess I just chill with the hand, to be honest. I don't know. Seems fine. Turo, Zorua, and Absol was also possible, even though without Iono it's much weaker. I mean, it's basically pointless without Iono, I feel like. Absol attacking. Have I tried the Klefki with Jet Energy Zard yet? I have not, no. We'll try it eventually, though. Can you Absol punch? Yeah, we had double E switch. So you just go attach, you super rod Absol back to the deck, Ends Castle, retreat active Zoroark, double E-switch off it. Maybe I could just do one Ends Castle and one Air Balloon. Could we just do like a 1-1 split for mobility? So I'm nearing 10k points. Have you done a Pikachu clone tier list yet? I have not, no. Is Absol the best way to play Zoro? I have no clue. The best way to play Zoro. Do you have one with double monkey plus Absol's first attack? No, because I couldn't double monkey and set up Absol. I couldn't do all of that. Can Pech kill Zorua with Mochi? No, because Pech can't poison itself to activate Mochi. Is it just retreat to Zoroark and pass? Because they can't. Well, they could have boss. They could boss. Okay, this matchup I think is literally a Yveltal match. Like we win through Yveltal. I don't see like another win condition in this match besides Yveltal. I didn't even realize what Cleffa saves us in this situation as well. What if they run Jet? Well, then we have to get through the Jets. We don't win through prize trading into them, so it's got to be a spam Yveltal matchup for sure. They put Squawk in play for us as well, which is super nice of them. Shout out the ops. Hooking us up with a great target. My man Billy of the Squawk over there. Motivating the team. Keeping everyone motivated. I'm stressing. I'm letting it go. I could have benched Fez there, I guess, to be honest, because we're probably benching it this turn anyways. You maybe need to play 2 Yveltal, to be honest, as well. I don't know. Ooh, this is exactly what we want, actually. Zoroark coming in to punch a Cleffa. That's sick. That's sick. You love to see it. You think Saralage and Garchomp can run with Dragon Ball and Guardy with the upgrades they receive in Megas? No. Those decks will never be as powerful as Polterguardy, though. Well, no. No, they're just not on that level. But they won't ever... I mean, are they tier 1 decks? I mean, they could be, maybe, but... I don't know. I haven't played enough of the format. Basically, no. Those decks... But those decks can't be as good as the other decks. They just never will be. Dust Ball... Hi. Bye-bye. Could I have ever just gone the prize trade winning route? I can't, right? No, I can't. I can't. That's not how we win this matchup. I feel like Absol's just not a win condition in this matchup. I mean, it could be if we get to the point where it actually is though in the late game. I feel like attacking with Zoroark is just terrible in this matchup as well. Maybe I just get the NPP up, to be honest. I think I just value the energy higher in the E-switch. Like all the combo, like we need to buy time to build a bunch of energy and play to begin with. So like, is it counter gain for Fez? No, it's for Absol. These are the type of matchups where I feel like I want 2 Yveltal, though, to be honest, because I want a Yveltal a lot. Like, Yveltaling potentially 3 times isn't enough, I don't think, in these kind of matchups. Like, I need a Yveltal, like, more than that. More than that. I feel like we almost need... Yeah, I feel like we need to play 2 Yveltal, to be honest. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate. I didn't really think about that happening. I was going to try and get some of these Pokemon out of play at some point, but... unlucky. No Stretchers? No. I think second Yveltal would be better than a Night Stretcher anyways, though, because I would... to mitigate prizes. Because I'm using Yveltal as... like, I have 6 prize cards, and I'm using Yveltal already. Like... Actually, I should have Iono there, I think, to be honest. We don't say no. Really good cards in hand, though. Burn this. Don't want that. I like these cards, though, so I want to draw back into them. So I'm going to go Iono and then Artazon to shuffle the deck, I guess. Wish Iono and kill cadets. I guess I could have done that. That doesn't just doesn't feel that good though. It's like so easy for them to draw into the KO on my active. That just doesn't feel that good. It's not hard for them to like draw into the KO. I like the idea of the cheese win condition anyways a little more, to be honest, so I don't mind leaning into the cheese. Honestly, maybe Iono KO Lunatone or Zoroark would have been the better play anyways, to be honest. Yeah, it kind of comes down to like if they play Turo and Pal Pad and how many jet they play. Like, I don't know, maybe this is never like a win condition in this matchup, to be honest. I don't even know what is a win condition at that point. Like maybe like just cheesily being more, just be more aggressive and then like put pressure on the resources that way, and then maybe fall back onto Yveltal in the late game or something is the way to go. I feel like they wanted the Iono. No, they definitely didn't want to get Iono there. Well, it's like, that's, I mean, it's just like not how you analyze the game. Like whatever my opponent wants doesn't matter. It's like, what do I think gives me a higher chance to win the game? I don't really care what my opponent wants. But on average, their last hand is probably better than their current hand because it had 11 cards compared to 4. 11 is a lot. Maybe go aggro until you see the Jets in the discard and back out. Yeah. Not that would ever, like... I mean, there's no reason for them to, like, overextend the Jets or the Turos or the Pal Pad, though. Like, it's really hard to force that out of them. Because they just win the price rate so favorably, but... You think Bridget Band can see play in this deck? It doesn't sound very good, no. Bridget Band's kind of just a terrible card. Like, I wonder how long we're gonna be here for. But they're just waiting for Jet, though. They're just waiting for, like, Jet or, like, Jet Boss. I can't sit here and clutch forever. I need to generate damage. But I discarded my Petch. I shouldn't have discarded my Petch. That was a mistake for sure, to discard the Petch. I gotta get it back eventually. I need to find a Turo or something to get the Fez out of play. Maybe I should not put the second monkey in play until I needed it, to be honest. I could have also just... Yeah, I just need to maybe chill a little bit more. We'll just wait though and grow the hand. Why don't they attack? Because then I just move the damage back over to their side with Munkidori. Alright, well they don't have the plays yet. But I don't know how long they could have them sooner than later, so we gotta find something. Oh, yeah, I need to find Turo or Penny. I didn't need to put the second Munkidori in play when I did, because I could have just waited. It's like leave the bench space open, and it would have been fine. So what's the thought process behind the counter gain here? The counter gain's for Absol combo. I mean, these can be our 6 prize cards theoretically right here, like this squad. We'll see though. If they have Jet KO here, we're in trouble. So you can just counter catch up the moon? Right now? No. There's no reason to do that. This thing is still can get clutch for another turn. It'd just be a waste to do that. All these cards are pretty good. I don't really want to get rid of any of them. Maybe I don't have to. Probably wanted to prevent a poison counter. I mean, it's just a misplay from their part. It doesn't matter what they wanted to do. It's just a bad play. If they're not getting anything out of it, I think they forgot how Pecharunt works, though. I don't think they weren't trying to prevent a poison counter. They just literally forgot how Pecharunt works. They were hoping that this thing gets trapped, or by putting it into the active, I can't use the ability. Or like, oh, I'll try and boss trap something this turn. And they're like, oh, wait, shoot. Yeah, they can just Pecharunt again. What am I doing? Would have been pretty silly if their actual play was preventing a single poison damage counter at the cost of a boss. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt here and just say they forgot how Pecharunt works, which is way more likely the situation. I still like everything in the hand. But honestly, besides Fez, fuck the bird, bro. Ship him. I do want to cycle the deck a little bit. I'll trade one more time. I got 12 turns. Ooh, hit him with a little Eerie. Might have to do it to him next turn. We'll see. Aren't you scared of Jet? I mean, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do different, knowing that Jet exists in their deck? What's Counter Gain do for this? Sets up Absol more aggressively. Is Yveltal way better than Maractus here? Yes, you're seeing why Yveltal is better than Maractus. I'm able to generate damage on Yveltal because I can poison it with Pecharunt. You can't poison Maractus with Pecharunt. So I can sit here and trap somebody in the active while I push damage to their side of the field with Munkidoris. I'm just gonna hit him with it. So let's have a look. Oh, wait, the Pal Pad is actually huge. That's huge. Actually, might just be out of boss, which is insanely good for us. Yveltal is better in Marnie's than Maractus? No clue. I don't know which one's better in there. It's not as simple as Zoroark though. Like Yveltal is just better in Zoroark than what's it called, but it's not as simple for Grimmsnarl for sure. Maractus' ability does a lot for Marnie. It does, yeah. You wanna leave you. I've seen list with 3 boss. He might have one left. I have, yeah, that's true. They might have one left. Third boss wouldn't be crazy, but probably no more than a third. Do they play Turo? We haven't seen one, but there's a good chance that they play a Turo. They are down their Pal Pad though, which is good for us. Baby, I'm hot. Prodigal son. This is where it's gonna suck that I trade the patch because I can't triple Yveltal them anymore, which is like pretty bad for us. Yeah, I can't triple Yveltal them anymore. I can only double Yveltal them. Why aren't they attacking? Because then they just give me more damage to work with Munkidoris. If they attack my active, then I just have more damage to move to their side of the field. If they motivate. No! Not the turn! You're not supposed to have that! Not the Turo! Sorry, we can trap the Soul Rock for, or Lunatone for a little while. We haven't just lost, but it's not looking good. Well, let's see, they're at 3 prize cards right now. We're down 2 Super Rod. Oh. And I'm trying to think about how I want to play this. My Absol dies. Sick. And let me just send this guy up. I could Yveltal this guy. Or I could Zoroark Mochi. I could Zoroark Mochi KO this Ceruledge and then KO this Ceruledge with Pecharunt next turn. I think just putting the pressure on them this turn by KOing the bench Ceruledge and then Ionoing them might just be the best play, to be honest. I'm hot. I go grab this. Dark Mochi 210 knockout into Pech KO. Sheesh, man. I don't know. Ooh, could be the play. Sure, let's just say it is the play. All right, so give me this guy. Ends Castle. Attach. Iono. Oh my gosh, the whole hand is good. No, I can get rid of the castle here. Oh my gosh, it's all gross. It's broken. Just in case they play an Iono, I guess. Then we go attach E-Switch next turn. Zoroark is... I think Eerie is better, but Zoroark's not bad. Like, it depends how big their hands are getting, to be honest. Like, Zoroark against Golden Go could be pretty sick, but I feel like Eerie might just still be better, to be honest. Does their deck even contain counts of Iono? Usually not, but like some people play one. So like, it doesn't hurt for me to play the ends PP up because I'm always playing it here anyways. So I may as well just play it. Oh! They don't got it like that? No follow-up? No backup? Hold up, hold up. Winnable! My E-switches are here. I'm not actually no, I have 2 E-switches, so I'm guaranteed the E-switches. Oh, I only have 1 E-switch left. Oh, but I have Secret Box, so I am guaranteed it then. Yeah. Although I don't have to get rid of like a bunch of good cards, possibly. I prefer not to have to play Secret Box to... Alright, we don't. I could still Absol, to be honest, so... Actually, no, Absol is like almost impossible. But I have a Super Rod for that, so let's get rid of that. E-switch. Munkidori versus Zoroark, bro. Which one am I more likely to get use out of? I can always attach to Munkidori next turn. Outburst. Oh, I only get 1. That's right. I was trying to click for 2 there. Oh, I still need 3 prize cards, so it's like not done yet. I don't have Pal Pad, right? My Pal Pad's prize. Like Ionoing again here would be nice. They have 0 Jets in their discard pile. Cadets are back. Chill. Revenge of the Cadets? Yo, punch me 1 time, please. I beg you. Come on, just a little Cosmic Beam, bro. Well, how could it hurt? How could it hurt to Cosmic Beam just a little bit? I can't hurt, bro. Just give him a little Cosmic. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, can they get double cadet here? What were they even considering? What were they even like thinking about there? What the heck? Oh wait, they play 2 Super Odd and there's 2 gone, so they definitely don't play Night Stretcher. Or, I mean, it would be weird to play 2 Super Odd and a Night Stretcher. That's like an overkill amount of recovery. 16, 17, 18. They're also down 18 energy. It's possible if I KO this and Iono them. Oh, I can't Iono them though because I don't have an Iono. Maybe 1 Stretcher. Maybe 1 Stretcher. Yeah, maybe 1 Stretcher. One Stretcher as a treat. Over. This seems fine. Actually, don't remember what's left in the deck, to be honest. All right, we do have a boss. Okay. Isn't the second attack 3 energy even with gain? It's attach E-switch. Yeah, that's the combo. Attach E-switch, counter gain. Seems convoluted. It's not that hard to get to at the end of the game. We see a lot of cards. Pretty easy to set up the late game combo, to be honest. Let's get it. Oh, yikes, we don't have Toedscruel. Oh, and I'm going first. All right. The Erie's really strong in this matchup. Okay. Can I ever play this Ultra Ball? Not sure I'm going to be able to. Get rid of Lilies and just get another Lillie. Play Erie next turn. Honestly, could be okay. All right, let's grab these. We'll just do this. I prize a Lillie and an Iono. Counter catcher. Pal Pad 2 Super 2 NPP up 2 E-switch. 4 Ultra Ball, Mochi counter gain. As a Zorua. As a Dark Energy. Gun. Some Pokemon, maybe Cleffa? Fine. Yeah, an aggressive Erie actually wouldn't even be bad. Like, we can like catch them before they are playing around it. Before they really have time to play around it. Yveltal. Discarded a Reshiram. Mochi's here. I have an Artazon in hand, which I'll probably just put in play. I don't really mind if giving them access to Artazon, to be honest. I just want to be more set up myself. Get an Zorua this turn and then maybe a Yveltal next turn or something. Oh, Pechi X, is that the prize? No. I'm actually not sure what the other prize card is, to be honest. Or maybe a 7th energy also, like just finding energy attachments turn after turn is like pretty important with the deck, so another energy would be kind of nice. Or another ends PP up, like 3rd ends PP up or 7th energy if we cut the Absol stuff. Also, if we cut the Absol stuff, you could just add Toedscruel back to the deck, to be honest. Like, yeah. If you cut the Absol from this deck, you could just re-add a 2-1 Toedscruel line, so you have a better Golden Go matchup. Because the Yveltal stuff, Yveltal and Absol in the Golden Go matchup is probably not great. Probably not enough to win. I actually kind of already see like a way we could fit that in the deck right now. We probably don't Erie this turn, though. We probably like wait a turn. We'll see. Very cool. Do we ever hit him with the Eerie here just to see what's up? Probably not, right? We probably should just set up, play the game. Set up to play the game, play the Lilies, save the Eerie for later. Pretty good draw so far, no complaints. I do have to find something to sacrifice in the active here. But that shouldn't be too difficult to do. I don't want to clog my bench, though. Maybe I sacrifice the Zorua, to be honest. I can go grab Yveltal. Yeah, I don't really want to bench anything else. I think I just sacrifice the Zorua. Yeah, we could go cut Cleffa, cut Yveltal, cut Eerie, and then add a 2 on Toedscool line to the deck, to be honest. We could do that. I wouldn't mind going Eerie Countercatcher this turn, but also Boss is pretty good. Cleffa feels necessary? Oh, you're just saying that? I think it's okay. I think the card is okay, personally. Is Toes good now? They play... That Go plays Rods. Do we still eventually win? I think so, yeah. Kind of unfortunate, but it's not that big of a deal. It's a single prize card. I didn't want them to get that KO, but it's not the end of the world. We can work with it. Number 2. It's time to clutch up, folks. I don't know what we're eventually building up towards, but we'll figure it out as the game progresses. I think I'm just literally not going to attack with Zoroark this matchup. We're gonna Yveltal. We're gonna Yveltal a lot, and then we're eventually gonna attack with then I think we're eventually gonna attack with Absol. I think that's how things are gonna go. Yveltal as much as possible, and then Absol eventually. I feel like the fire guys would be good if you're planning on using Yveltal. I don't know what the fire guys are. Ryan. With that in mind, can I trade the Ends PP up? I feel like I can, right? No, maybe I can't. Let's get rid of the Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball's just super weak. Those are both really good cards. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. I want to Penny the Reshiram, but I could just Turo it instead here. And then trade away the Reshiram here. Hear about it again. I guess like mobility from here to move my Zoroark is a little bit questionable, but we should be able to make it work. I can recover Turo and Eerie right now with Pal Pad. Sure. Clutching up. I mean, they're just waiting to find Turo, right? I guess the one thing cool about this situation, though, is like if they Turo, they can't boss, right? So they're going to Turo, they're just going to, they have to literally only pick up Lunatone, which is like good for me, obviously. Ooh, I did prize a counter catcher, which makes my Absol late game plays a little bit worse. But it's fine, we'll figure it out. Well, they stopped drawing cards. Very chill, very cool. Of the harder you fall. When the hand is, dude, why was the hand always? It's just all good. It's just all good, man. There's no bad. There's no bad. It's literally just all good. Nothing is tradable here. I can't trade anything. I could trade Iono, actually. I did prize on Iono, though, so I can't even do that. Honestly, I kind of got lucky to top deck the bad card that I top decked. Oh. Yeah, they're just digging for Turo at this point. How many energy do they have in here? That's a pretty good top deck. Dead card. I don't even know if I'd play the Eerie right now. They're playing around Eerie pretty aggressively. So I honestly don't even know if I you rescue me. Yeah, if I draw into the Eerie here, I'm not even sure if I'm playing it, to be honest. We'll see. But, like, it probably is correct to play the Eerie if I draw into it, to be honest. It probably is correct to play it. Lonely. Why are you spraying damage across Dangos? Because I don't really have a choice of the Dango I can hit when I go for Iono Absol. It kind of just depends on... Oh, I think I priced Counter Gain, didn't I? How many Lilies do I have left? I have no... This is my last Lilies. Does I have to go boss this guy? And now I'm gonna start to stack damage on one Dango. So I'm gonna go like this on the not this one. Go here. Although I could have killed Lunatone here as well, I guess, but would a single Devo ever be worth it, you think? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. Oh, I didn't really think about that happening, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to find Penny to like get my Zorua out of play. Giving them a free prize card there does kind of suck for sure. There's a new we rattle this house, rattle this soon. Oh, we should still be fine here, I think. Dude, I want to trade. There's nothing to trade. Ah, dude, how is there 0 good cards to trade here? That's just insane. Maybe I just have to give up the Lillie here. From 0 good cards to trade to 0 good cards to trade. That's right. We're back at it again, folks. Where we have 0 good cards to trade away. We're doing it again. That's sick, man. That's sick. Didn't keeping Lillie make use the deck out win con? The deck out win con isn't real. Yeah, the deck out win con is fake here. Unless my opponent massively throws. Decking out's not actual win con. Why not poison? Because I don't want to be poisoned if they're going to punch me. I'm just going to wait and see if they punch me or not. If they don't punch me, I'll poison. But I might wait until the last turn to poison. Because then I can go Iono, double monkey, KO, Zoroark, KO, Lunatone, replace Stadium. Yeah. Yeah, I think at this point, I definitely play the... What's the Absol for? Late game cheese. I'm not even gonna poison my Yveltal next turn, even if they don't hit me. Okay, they hit me. So I'm still not gonna poison it, but... do I want to trade yet? What do I want to find? Eerie. I do want to find Eerie, to be honest. I'll do one trade at least. That leads them to Boss and Arvid. Nestball leads them to Genesect and Fez. But Fez seems like a bad play from them anyway, so... Because I could just trap it, so... I'll do this. No SCR is wild there? Not really. They're already down 2 SCRs and a Super Rod, and they aggressively played the second one. So there was like a decent chance if they had another one in hand, they would have aggressively played it to recover the 3 energy in their discard pile. Yeah, so it's not too crazy for a lack of SCR. I actually could just like KO the Golden Go. We could just KO the Golden Go here. I can literally draw 4 prize cards. I can basically just win the game. They weren't playing the Pokegear, so that almost makes me think they don't play Turo or it's prized. Like their Turo might just be prized. Ooh, they might play the Vitality Band. Does that matter? They go down to 3. If they go Vitality Band KO... Turo reset monkey? Maybe. Most people play the Vitality... Oh, it's in the discard pile. Okay, I think we're chill. They could play the Premium Power Pro, but I don't think I play around the Premium Power Pro here, so it's fine. Yeah, the Vitality Man's in the discard pile, so we're chilling. Honestly, trapping this with Yveltal, we need like a Bravery Charm or something. To trap the Zoroark efficiently, we need like a Bravery Charm or something like that. Okay, so now I just draw 4 prize cards. Too close, it's dark inside. I am hellbound. It's dark inside. Zorua or NSPP up, energy good, NSPP up, energy switch. Counter catcher super good, Iono's good. Second, is that my second super rod? I don't have another Zorua left. Absol play, I am down in E-switch, right? So the Absol play is like not even, no, I'm not down in E-switch. All right, let's give up Zorua here. Then we give up the Zoroark as well. Seems fine. Clutch. You need Penny? Not really. If they don't take a KO this turn, we just win the game. Yeah, if my opponent doesn't take a KO this turn, we just literally win the game anyways. Could I have won on that turn if I'd gone... Wait, I think I could have just won. Could I have gone... No. I couldn't have. I didn't have 2 bench spaces. If I had 2 bench spaces, I'm pretty sure I could have won. Oh, I was supposed to replace the stadium so they didn't have access to Artazon there. Oops. Because we can just Zoro punch twice. Yeah, unless they, I mean, if they have Gust KO Petch here for a 2 prize KO, it changes things a little bit, but we should just have game no matter what. Yeah. I didn't even think about doing the 20s here to set up for the Petch KO, but that does work. That does set up for the win. I appreciate the 50 months there, Monix. Yeah, they never really had a win. Oh, they didn't even kill this. Jeez, man. Jeez, man, that's not very good. Okay. I mean, it's probably Grim, but I guess we'll see here. Could not be Grim. Could be, Badoo Frostlass. Something like that. Something cringe like that. Playing Team Evo? No. It's a Lillie Determination build. It's also possible we could, like, maybe build the Zoroark deck kind of like Guardy, where you play like some team evos. That wouldn't be like terrible, to be honest. Would not be terrible. Oh no, my Cleffa's prize, bruh. That is such an L. Whenever you need him. Whenever you need him most, Cleffa literally just doesn't want to show up. Such a little rat. Honestly, such a big rat. Not even a little rat. Massive rat behavior. You go first with this build? I've been choosing second. Second still feels pretty good. Possibility of having a support on the first turn feels nice. Have you thought of trying Badu Frostless deck with Absol instead of Bear? No, not really. I mean, it'd be something worth trying, but I haven't thought about it. What are your thoughts on Gardevoir EX going into the Mega Evolution format? Probably the best deck in the format. Do you think to use the same list as Black and White Flare or something? Incorporating Mega Guard EX? I put zero thought into Guardia at all this format. No clue. Haven't tried it. I'll try it eventually. Try out the Stadium, try out the Mega, see if it feels any good, but... Always missing when you need them, always there when you don't. True, bro. That's literally, like, it's literally just in my hand. It's like, all right. I mean, it is nice because it is, like, easy trade fodder usually, but... It's never lucky, man. You guys just got leaked Indy and Orlando regional dates by updating their Twitch schedule. Oh, like if you click on their schedule on Twitch, dude, who even checks that, bro? Who the heck checked that to figure that out? There's no way. That's fake. No one actually checked that. There's no way. So how's Absol EX? It's fine. Any plans for an online tournament soon? If I'm ever playing an online tournament, it'll be in my stream title. Chupa posted it. Chupa, the only person to have ever checked the Twitch schedule. Checks next April and May. Yeah, I mean, I guess you just like look through everything. I guess once you realize that they do put stuff in there, maybe you're like, maybe I will check back here more frequently to see. Lots of unemployed Pokemon fans. Jeez, chill, Jesse. Coming after people. Unemployed. That is some unemployed behavior. What about Cornerstone on Zoroark? In Zoroark? I mean, it's fine. For Charizard and Golga matchups? Yeah, I don't know. It's fine. It's not terrible. It's a okay inclusion. And they really just be out here shadow bulleting. I would like to KO the Frostlass here. And ignore the Grim for now. But punching Grim also wouldn't be terrible, to be honest. I'm kind of down for whatever, you know? I do need to maximize my outs for energy, though, so I'm just going to go all in on this to get the Reshi. Iono is hella weak here. Iono in my opponent here is so bad, I'm just going to give up on it. I'm going to say, doesn't matter. Not going to do it. Don't care about it. It's too weak to do. That's what we're talking about. Erie is hella weak in this matchup as well. E-Switch is hella good in this matchup, actually. Maybe I just give up the Pal Pad, right? Turo can also be really good, though. Alright, maybe I do give up this. But I don't think I play the Pal Pad yet. I wait on... Turo. Is Turo just good enough on its own to recover here? Maybe it is. Just Turo plus Iono. Iono could be cool later on as well, to be honest. So... Munkidori is good. E-Switch is good. I would still like Counter Catcher, but I don't think I'm playing Secret Box out of this hand. Another Zorua would be good. So maybe I just get rid of an Energy. Access to ends PP up wouldn't be bad. I could Secret Box here. Actually, is another Zorua even that good? Get rid of this. Can I catch a KO Frostlass? That kind of seems worth it, to be honest. Counter catcher. And then tool card. Mochi Counter Gain Air Balloon. Probably Air Balloon. Yeah. Seems fun. Yeah, the Frostlass is like the scary thing. Nothing else here is too scary. They could Iono me next turn, so I should probably just bench the Munkidori. If they leave the Artazon in play here, I can get second Munkidori and then go attach the Munkidori, E-switch Munkidori. That'd be pretty good. And like KO Snorunt if they put it in play. You forgot to bump Stadium? No, that put the Artazon in play this turn. That is my my Artazon. Yo, chill! What the heck? Trying the nuts. You need to calm down there, sir. Is second Munkidori even in the deck? Dude, I gotta check that more often. I think it was. I didn't mark that. I gotta mark my prize cards more aggressively, though. It's so annoying to, like, not know my prize cards when I'm getting to a play where I'm like, wait, what are my prize cards? Cactus time! That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's everyone's favorite time. Cactus time. I guess, do they ever just not attack here? Maybe they just don't attack here. But then I just, like, boss KO, I don't know, a Snorunt or something. I'd be fine if they don't attack here. Oh, y'all just run. I don't even want to replace the stadium right now. I'd rather want to save that to like combo with a Lake in my Iono. Hey, just Lillie. Also about the Snowrunts? No, just getting the 3 prize cards here is definitely way more valuable. We're so ahead on the prize exchange at this point. Yeah, the prize cards are definitely more valuable, I think. How many Iono do I have left? 2. Oh, I should have just like got a prize card first here because I maybe would have traded the prize card. I maybe would have traded that, to be honest, actually, over the Lillie. I guess I've thought about it. Oh my gosh, I almost clicked the wrong attack. Is there a reason we don't want to pitch the game? It could still come up, I think. Maybe not. But also the game we also just put in play. But is that really better than Lillie's? Probably not. Yeah, probably ditching the game at this point was fine, to be honest. We're so far ahead. Could happen, it could matter, but it probably doesn't matter, right? Probably not. Does Mist Energy block Alakazam Punch? It does, yeah. Like a single Mist Energy beats Alakazam. There's Cleffa, shake my head, few turns late. It's alright, we survived without him. Cleffa knew we'd be drawing fine. Cleffa was just helping us out in the end, being like, you do not want to put me in play here. It's just a waste. Is my second boss in the deck? It might be. All right. It's just mirror match. Oh boy. Of course, man. Of course. Are you kidding me? The hacking, the cheating, it needs to stop. I'm gonna scratch him. Yo, Cleffa? Can I get a Cleffa? Okay, we can't punch each other. If I punch them, they KO me. Yeah, so we can't punch each other, right? Avoid punching. We also don't want to draw single price knockouts either. Dude, what a stupid matchup. How long till the Absol gets yanked out? I'm probably not going to cut it today. But I think, yeah, yeah, I don't know about the Absol in the future, though. Trying to maximize its potential, but so far it's been pretty weak. It's been pretty weak so far, for sure, which is kind of sad. Although I feel like the matchups we've played up against are not matchups where we use it as well, though. So I'm gonna give it a little bit more credit than that, to be honest. Jeez, they might just have the donk here. They're getting close. Jeez, man. Oh, jeez. What the heck? They just got rid of so many good cards, too, to reach for this. They need... It's so unlikely, though. They need 3 other cards. It says to be energy, ends PP up. Oh, they have the mobility action already. I didn't realize they had that. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I actually don't have a good trade target, which is kind of cringe. The best trade target is honestly probably the ends PP up. I don't want to draw a Zorua here. Some Ruas in play. As boss and Pal Pad, I feel like are way too important. Oh, jeez. Have you found much use for the Mega Absol yet? Yeah, it's a good late game attacker when you Iono your opponent low. Well, I haven't used it a lot, but I know the uses for it. You also use Absol in this matchup to one-shot a Zoroark after putting 60 on the Zoroark with 2 monkeys after building poison damage. Oh, true. That's a way that you can generate poison. What the heck? This matchup is so stupid. What the heck? Dude, the Zoroark mirror match is one of the worst things I've ever interacted with, I think, ever. I don't want to trade a Munkidori, but I mean, I gotta do something. I can't do nothing. So we actually scratched them for 20, right? Like, we want to build up... Dude, this is so dumb. Where do I quit? Where do I uninstall this matchup? This is like the dumbest thing I've ever played. But putting Pech in play has to be bad, because it's like a free 2 prizes later on. Yeah, putting Pech in play is bad to build up poison damage, because they can just go... Like, even just boss punching would be really bad for us. Because they could move... Yeah. No, that'd be bad. Because they could Munkidori damage over to the Pech plus boss KO. So we can't do that. I could scratch them, but I only want to scratch them when I'm winning the Munkidori war. Boss KO Reshi? No. You don't want to give your opponent counter catcher. You want more gust than your opponent. The win condition is to not be decking out, but be cycling your deck. Yeah, this is just stupid. So I want them to punch one of my Zoroark so I can just go bench Reshi, outrage, knockout. And then they KO back, and then I go counter catcher KO, and then they go counter catcher KO. Fuck. I don't know, it's just dumb. It's just dumb. Conserving resources is super important though. Not running out of resources is super important. So even bringing the ends PP up earlier on would didn't feel great, but we have to do something. Hazel have been playing Raging Ball for a while, but it feels really bad right now. Any suggestion for decks that give a bit more agency? Guardian, Poltnor, top 2. Zoroark's pretty chill as far as that goes as well. Zoroark, I mean Zoroark's I would say I'll go Zoroark. I would say Zoroark. It's more fun than the other two for sure, but I think I'm gonna go ends PP up, E-switch to Yveltal clutch for 20. But now they don't have bench space for 2 Munkidoris. I have a Munkidori in my discard pile. Questionable play. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's quite questionable. Trading away that Munkidori earlier might have been a throw, to be honest. If I go bench Reshiram knockout, then they go counter catcher KO my Reshiram. But I don't. Maybe that's worth the trade-off, because then we're just sitting here with both with 2 Zoroarks. With Zoroarks, they use a counter catcher. I get a prize card. My Reshirams are kind of whatever. I don't really care about Reshirams anyways. 20 damage here also doesn't matter, right? Then I get 20 damage to work with later with Munkidori. I'm just gonna bonk him. I don't have anything good to trade, so I'm just gonna wait. Bonk. Zoroark would be crazy in Mirror. Zoroark would be crazy in Mirror. Zoroark would probably win Mirror, yeah. If we're gonna take a 1 prize knockout, it should be Reshiram, right? No, I don't care about Reshiram. They play 2 super odd, maybe even a Night Stretcher. Let them build and double monkey. I mean, double monkey doesn't even lead to anything. Can't trade duplicate stadium? No, because they play Artazon. They'll just replace it with Artazon, and then I won't be able to ends castle when I want to ends castle. Everything in the hand is a resource. Everything in the hand is a resource that could be used. So we want to try and not run out of options. Double monkey leads to Mega Absol. I mean it could. I don't know, I'm kind of just content with the knockout, to be honest. Oh shit! Chill. They're just getting in there. This is unexpected. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, this seems. I know they're gonna get. I didn't know they're just gonna go for it. I was not expecting this. Oh, they're not going for anything. What the heck? I don't know about that. I'm gonna bench a monkey, but I'm not gonna attach to it. I'm just gonna punch. I'm chill. Bonk. They bench that early. Yeah, and they also already discarded their penny. A good answer to me playing boss here is for them to penny the Absol and put it back down on the bench with the energy. But they already burned their penny, so they'd have to burn their Pal Pad to recover their penny, then find their penny. It's just so many resources. And then I'm just gonna boss it up again, and then Pal Pad back double boss. I'm just gonna keep bossing the Absol and punching it until it does something. Mega Absol and good Zoroark. It might be the place where it's best, but I don't know how good it really is. As far as best places to have a card, it seems like one, but They also have to draw. Look at all they're burning so much to get there now too. Like not having Penny here is so bad. But now they have to like play so many cards to try and find this stupid Penny. Yeah, they just overextended for sure. Oh, I did give them Munkidori damage to work with. But I guess I have my own Munkidori, so do I really care? I don't know if I really care, to be honest. Ooh, they lost an energy for that as well. Never lucky, man. They're also down a PP up, right? They actually got rid of both of their Artazons. I think I just want to keep this in play, to be honest. I don't hate boss KOing their... I don't really like it, though, either. I don't actually hate punching their active here, because they only have one end PP up left. Oh, but they have do they have E-switches left? They have one E-switch left. Maybe boss the Munkidori just to remove the energy from play. They have 3 energy in the discard pile, but they have double Super Rod left, so it's not like they're running out of energy. If I punch the active, they could go E-switch... I'm actually not sure. Punch active for 100. I could, yeah, I could just punch the active for 100. Then they can move over 30, but that'd be fine, right? 230, they got rid of their Mochi. Yeah, I could just, Rage. Then they could hit for what? 200, 250. They can't move 30. Sure, I guess, sure. Make things interesting. Why do you not want to kill the powerful Rage here? Yeah, Reshiram? I just don't want to... It's not worth a boss. It's just not worth my boss, I don't think. The boss is higher value than killing a Reshiram. They play 2 of them. They play 2 Super Rod. It's like they're never running out of Reshiram. If I was gonna kill anything on their bench, it would be the Munkidori. Like you just never. Like they're not running out of Ends Reshiram anytime soon. They play 2 of those, 2 Super Rod, maybe a Night Treacher. Like if anything, I'm killing the Munkidori. The Munkidori is a way higher threat, higher priority than this guy. Oh, I do need another Munkidori here, which I just don't have. Now I'm outraging for 160. That's too much, though. If I can get the... Oh, I got the Super Rod. Okay, so now I think I just commit this to recover Munkidori Absol. Yeah, and try and double Munkidori. The Absol is an option. Don't need the other guys. Yeah, I mean, if I can get these prize cards this turn, we should just win. I'm tempted to get rid of the Zorua. Oh, they can't get rid of End's Castle anymore, right? They got rid of both Artazons, so... I'll probably give up my End's Castle. I have the Ultra Ball for it. Counter Gain could still come up in the late game. I'll probably be giving up the Counter Gain here, though. Let's just give it up first, then. That seems pretty weak. So does Iono. Kind of like the Ultra Ball more. I think I only move 10 over, right? I don't even need to do... I'd rather just keep more damage for me to be able to potentially work with, right? I could even Iono this turn actually as well. Nah, there's no reason to do that. I'll force them to be the first person to Iono. They do have access to counter catchers now, and I am down a Super Rod, which kind of sucks, but maybe I can just like start... I can maybe just start punching Zoroark. No, at this point I can just start punching Zoroarks. I just don't care anymore. I can literally just punch their Zoroark and be like, if you want to outrage KO me, I win the game anyways. I don't really care. So they can go like counter catcher, Munkidori, knockout, but I just punch them and be like, all right, punch me back. You won't. And they probably won't. Well, if they do, I probably win. I do need energy at this point, though. Yeah, maybe I actually did... Getting rid of the Fez and the Zorua was maybe a mistake, actually. Could have been. All you need to do is find energy, attach, and swing now, and we just win. I guess I could chase Reshi, which would be interesting. That could be the win condition. They could go chase Reshi Iono or something. Pecharunt will one-shot when you take 2 more. That is true. Pecharunt will one-shot if I take 2 more. We're a long ways away from that. Like mattering. I could boss for. I could draw a 1 prize KO first on Munkidori. I could go boss KO Munkidori, then they go KO Reshiram or KO Munkidori. Like a Pal Pad back double boss right now. Is there an outrage for 80 and then Munkidori plus powerful rage for KO? No, because they're just going to bring up my Munkidori, move the damage back, and then knock out my Munkidori. It's always punch the Zoroark really hard or KO the Munkidori. I'm kind of leaning towards just KO the Munkidori, to be honest. And then Pal Pad back to boss. Would have been nice to get an energy there. What the heck? Where am I energy at? Probably KO with your Pech here, or that's not a thing. Oh, Pech KO here? I didn't actually even think about that. That actually might be a thing here, yeah. If they have the cards for it, yeah, I could get Pech KO'd here. Pech is in the discard pile, but they have a Super Rod left. They have an E-Switch left. Yeah, it could happen. They actually are down both counter catchers, though, so if they don't have that, they have to boss this turn, which means they're not Ionoing me, which is really bad for them. That's really, really bad. Yeah. So now I actually have to just go Iono Punchy active and feel pretty comfortable out of situation. Can you put the list in Discord after the game? Did you check to see if the list was oh, what the heck? Wait. Why does this not have the correct amount of Pokemon in it? That's so weird. The list is not... Wait, what is this list that's in the Discord? Watchtowers on Fair Stamp. How is that the one that's in the Discord? Alright, my bad. I was like, it's in the... It should be in the Discord. It's actually not in the Discord. I don't know how it's not in the Discord. Alright, Super Rob. No, not the energy. Honestly, probably just Fez. Alright, yeah, I'll put in the Discord afterwards. I was about to get sassy and be like, what do you mean? On the Discord. I could Absol here. No, I don't think that's worth it. I think let's go attach. think I could go put Fez in play because they can't boss and Turo in the same turn. I don't know what I'm drawing into, so I don't know if I want to trade anything that I draw into. So I kind of want to like preemptively Ultra Ball. Sure. I want more. Oh, I need to find a Reshiram here, though. I didn't think about that. No, we should be guaranteed Reshiram here, though. What am I thinking? Oh, yo, yeah, we're chilling. They could Petch plus Mochi plus Boss to KO the Fez. Yeah, but they're not if they're not Ionoing me, I'm gonna win the game anyways. I'm gonna have a million cards in my hand here. I'm literally about to see. I would literally see my whole deck on the next turn, so I'll just beat them. If they have to Iono here, so that means if I have access to Fez, I win. I actually don't want to trade any of this. I can also Munkidori to make it more awkward for them. Oh wait, the Yveltal's bad. It's like, wait, well, how is my hand so good? Do I have a Turo left? I do, okay. What turn is it in this game? A lot. A lot. Can I actually check in the log? Oh, you can, yeah. Turn 10 for my opponent, so turn 19. Currently turn 19. All right, we're good. Palt Noir. So you just have that. If you've already favored against Palt Noir, there's no reason to play the card. So on and so forth. Ah, yes. Garbage hand. You playing in the cash online tourney? No. Yo, chill. Yo, wait, hold up. I have no abilities in play. Oh, but they'll build up damage on their side. What if I was like, what if we just sit here and just Claw of Darkness them over and over again? Like, we don't do anything. Well, we're going to do some things. Ooh, they whiff. So it's either in their hand or it's prized. I guess we'll figure out next turn. I'm not going to Iono them, so. I want the mobility on this. Honestly, I'm just trying to tackle this in 2 turns. Sure. I guess we pass. Are we gonna solo them with the Absol? Okay, they did have the second Frost Lass in hand. I still don't know if it's a Grim deck or a not Grim deck, but... Yo, is this actually how this game is playing out? Oh, it's so stupid. Get him. what a silly game. I just sit here and manually attach 3 times while they're dead drawing. All right, good luck. Best of luck on the top deck. See if we get a game. Such a stupid game. So why do so many top players play Poltnor when Guardy is better overall into the meta? You think the skill expression of the deck? It's definitely one of the reasons for sure. The skill expression of the deck is definitely part of it. But also, I actually don't disagree. I don't fully agree with you. I don't think Guardy isn't that much better into the meta. I don't think actually Guardy's that much better overall into the meta game. Guardy's favored against Poltnor though. So at the end of the day, if there's equal good players playing Guardy and equal good players playing Poltnor, even if Poltnor is like theoretically a better meta option, the better players are going to rise to the top despite having maybe slightly unfavorable situations. Slightly unfavorable meta situations. So then the good players playing Guardy are going to beat the good players playing Poltnor, basically. But even once you include that factor, I could not tell you why. Very lucky. I could not tell you why so many good players continue to play Poltnor. I actually just don't have an answer. If I was them, I wouldn't. Dude, what are they cheating, man? This is insane. This is absurd. This is wild. What is going on here? What are these hacks? Dude, stop. Stop! Leave me alone. I need Dark Energy for my Munkidori. I don't like... They only have a 5-card hand, though. I mean, they definitely have multiple outs, though. I might have to play Iono here anyways, though. Well, maybe not. I have a Zoroark in my hand. Maybe I just wait. Why'd I even bench this Munkidori? I shouldn't have done that. I don't know why I benched the Munkidori. I should not have done that. Throw it out of play? Nah. Alright, let me see. Let me have a look. Oh, wait. Dude, their hand still sucks. No way. It's just still garbage. Oh my god. I was like, they for sure have 2 supporters here. Like, that's alright, though. We'll get rid of the better one. Yeah, I should not have benched my Munkidori. I should have just got Zorua, bench rush. But benching Reshiram was also fine, in case I get Iono next turn. Absol's just ripping them apart, man. The unbeatable Absol. Soloing the whole squad. Reshi stall? Say it ain't so. Wait, what'd they grab? Iono? That's kind of unfortunate. Oh, Arvin. That's just kind of sad. Yikes. I don't even know what you do with that, to be honest. Like, what if you Arvin for Secret Box? Now I'm just gonna KO your active. Oh, they just hope they don't die. This is fair. This is fair. They hope they just don't die here. Reasonable maneuver. Reasonable maneuver. Will it be good enough, though? Let's find out. Second Dory. Well, it won't be good enough because I have Turo, but they don't know that. Ooh, dude, a Dark Energy would have gone insane there. A Dark Energy would have been absolutely absurd there. Never lucky, I guess. It's whatever, though. Law. They can still top deck. They can still top deck. And honestly, getting the other Munkidori in play, I should just wait to see if I got a Dark Energy, to be honest. Crazy top deck? They can get Secret Box for Candy, Spike Myths. I mean, it's still pretty bad for them, I'm not gonna lie. Not good, folks.